Might look like a man genitalia, you know the rocket ships look like that. What's up? I'm Moonlander. This is my studio right now, and we're doing a little interview. Basically, I'm from Concord, North Carolina. I was born in Charlotte, but I live in Concord right now. And yeah, I make songs, sing songs. I don't really know. I guess I'm like a pop singer, but I don't know. I do a lot of different stuff. Getting a phone call. I feel like my influences vary in a sense where right now I have like 3 main people that I'm just like, I love. But basically, one of them would be Charlie Puth right now because I'm really liking him. I like T-Pain. I know that's like a weird, I've always think T-Pain was like the best of all best. I don't know, I feel like his melodies are nice. We can have like a little like counter right here for how many times I'm gonna say like. We can just pew 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 pew. Anyway, I also like, I don't know. This is one of the most common questions. Not just kidding. But I got Moonlander from, I remember being in the 8th grade, and we had to do this like assignment where we had to take care of like a fake robot baby. So the robot baby, you know, it cried. You like wake up, tap its head. I don't know. But they gave me like a little black girl, and I wanted it to be like a spicy name. I wanted her to have a spicy name. So, because you had to carry it through like the whole weekend. So I looked up like worst baby names of all time, and there's this name Diva Muffin, and that's what I named her. But then I saw Moonlander was on there, and I was like, yo, Moonlander's kind of dope. Because at the time, my name was Lil Pickles, you know, because my name's Dylan, so Dill Pickle. So they used to call me Dill Pickles, and I'd be rapping like, yo, it's Lil Pickle. But, yeah, so like right then, that's when like the Kid Cudi stuff was in, like all space stuff. I used to love Kid Cudi. I was like, yo, I want to be like space vibe. So I was like, I'm going to be Moonlander. And then, I don't know, I felt like everyone was like, as I keep doing more and more songs, people are like, bro, you should just be Moon. Just be the name Moon. But I feel like I need to stick with what, I want to be able to be like, nah, I brought Moonlander on top. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to like switch up, be like, oh, this is when I got better and I became Moon. Like, I just want to be like, what's up? I'd say biggest struggle right now would be just constant I'd say constant like listeners, in a sense where like one day I post a pic and get like 700 likes, 40 comments. The next day, like just as good as a picture, and it's like less likes, less comments. I feel like that's what I'm struggling with most. Is just like I try to everything I post to like have a theme to it, as far as like space or like me or whatever, just like a vibe, you know, my aesthetic. But also, I would just say like, yeah, just like my views, maintaining like consistent views, because I'm tired. Like every song I put out, I want to be bigger and better than the last song I put out. So I'd say that. I definitely do Michael Jackson. I'd love to have a song with Michael Jackson just because, you know, he's the king of pop. Who else do I love? I mean, most of the people I love are still alive, so yeah, Michael Jackson. Teddy Pendergrass also is great. So when I was younger, before I made music, I always knew I wanted to be something like bigger than just like a normal life. So I always wanted to do SNL. Like before I made music, people were like, oh, what do you want to do? I'd be like, I'm gonna be on SNL. I'll be like, I wanted to be on the show, like in the cast, you know, like every week be on the show, like be like a funny guy. But so I feel like the day I'm on SNL will be like the day I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I did it. That's like really my top goal. I feel like people say like not to have a top goal, but that is my top goal. Like if you're on SNL, then that's just nice. I do love Charlie Puth voice notes. I feel like he has great melodies. I'm trying to think of another album. there's not many albums that I can listen through start to finish and be like without any skips. I feel like Charlie Puth was definitely one of those albums. Party Next Door, like his second album was like also one of those. I was like, yo, tight. Another slept down would be Honey Bunny, but I don't know about that. It's an old mixtape of mine.
He said this year.
He said this year? To me, I feel like, I'm not even going to say like a specific artist, just like a general artist of like, I feel like once people hit like that star, they lose their like their music doesn't sound like real almost to me. It sounds like, I can't relate to someone that's like, rich, can literally buy anything they want at any time. I understand that like that comes with like a price to pay. Obviously they still get sad and stuff, but I can't relate when they're like, oh, I'm so sad, but they're buying like Lambos and stuff. I feel like that's got to be at like 100, that like meter. But like Cardi B, I mean, she's good, but just not for me. I don't know. She's kind of overhyped. I don't like when a radio kills a song, too. It kind of takes it away from me when I'm like, I hear a song right away, I'm like, oh, I love this. And then just like overplayed, and I'm like, I don't like this. 5 years from now, I already told myself that like, if I'm not famous by 25, I'm literally just like gonna go crazy in a sense where not like crazy where I'm like, ah! But like, I'm not gonna care as much and I'm just gonna go all out. And like show up to like famous people's houses and just be like, knock, knock, knock. And if they throw me out, then I might just start throwing like CDs over people's like big ass fences, like catch that. But I'm gonna go crazy. Like, I mean, there's so many ways to get around like security and stuff. But I see myself obviously. I want to at least be getting 60,000 on every song I drop at that point. I want to be doing festivals, shows. I want to be on the road. That's like my main, like, I've always wanted to be on the tour bus with like all my friends and just like playing the video games, you know, just like, I don't know, I see that and I'm like, that seems like awesome fun. Yeah, I'm going to do a show on the moon, definitely. And then I'll be Moonlander for real. And then what y'all gonna say then? I feel like it will stay the same. I feel like pop would be more like an actual like cool thing. I don't know. People like to get turned to like trap music though. So I'd say it stays the same. I don't see like, maybe like some classical rock maybe come back in. I don't know if people can do that like they do today because they be trying, but it's not the same. But that's my answer. Right now, I just dropped this song called Try with my friend Kizzy, and basically we're making a music video to that. Hopefully that pops off. It's a great song. If you haven't heard it, check it. I'm going to start trying to drop every week, every 2 weeks at the latest, just because I'm just kind of like, just give them the music. Give it to them, you know? I was supposed to drop an album. Oh! We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. But, yeah, so I'm just really just trying to just bring some singles to the table. Do more like collabs in a sense, but I don't really like to collab with people because even if they're not, like, you could be as famous, whatever. Obviously, if you're like, I like Kanye West, but I'm saying like if you have Kanye West views, like 6ix9ine, I wouldn't want him on my song, but he has a lot of views, so I put him on the song. But I've had like many opportunities to have songs with people that have like so much clout, but I get the song, like their verse and stuff back, and it just doesn't sound good. And I'm like, nah, I don't like putting like bad music just for like clout. So basically, I had this album called Houston 97, and what the album entails is the main cover for the album is this rocket ship landing, right? It's this nice picture someone painted for me. It's really nice. The rocket ship's landing. Then, so basically, that the rocket represents fame. And I felt like this album, since all the stuff I've been doing, it's really, I feel like I really have my sound now. I've created my sound, so it's like me. so it's like the first step to actual, like, I've been making a lot of moves in the sense with like connects. As far as views, like my views of like top, like I used to be happy getting 1,000 views in 1 month. I'd be like, yep, that's so good. And now I'm getting like 3,000 one day right when I drop a song. So even though then now I'm like, but now I'm getting 3,000, I'm like disappointed. I'm like, dang, I want to be getting more than that. But it just goes to show you like the progress. But so anyways, Rocket Ship comes down, psh, it's like fame. And then throughout the album, I had this girl who's like basically like the commander of the rocket ship. She's like the voice of the rocket ship. She's in one of my songs that's out. She's like, are you ready to go now? Basically asking me if I'm ready for fame. Because I was going to do a 3-part album. It's going to be me getting on the ship, then me like in the sky, like in the actual ship. You see me like in the sky. And then last one, me on the moon. That's when I'm like, oh, I'm big. You know what I'm saying? I'm landing on the moon. That's when I'm like, wow. But I didn't really drop it just because I felt like it wasn't going to get the kind of love that I wanted it to get. This dog crying right now. So I'm kind of holding on to that. I'm still going to drop it eventually, but I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to wait. If I could build a spaceship, I'm going to build a spaceship when my tour bus will be a spaceship. Like, you're going to see it. It's going to look like a spaceship driving down. Might look like a man genital, you know, the rocket ships look like that. But I'm going to make it look like a spaceship. And inside, beds, PS4, TVs, mini fridge, and a lot of fun.